species currently consumes more than 300 million metric tons of meat in a year's time. Hunting is what made us human, and eating meat is what has allowed us to thrive. Our most recent evidence suggests that it all started in Africa. So why is it that today, the mercury rises so quickly when it comes to discussions about Africa and the hunting of its wildlife? As a lifelong hunter, I wanted to cut straight to the bone in search of a raw and honest answer to this question. I chose to begin this journey of discovery in South Africa, a country known for using hunting as a way to restore and conserve wildlife amidst the strains of modern development. There I was, on a massive ranch in the breathtaking Kamdibou Valley, part of the Karoo region on the Eastern Cape. This special place is one of more than 10,000 properties in South Africa that are privately managed to support thriving, diverse populations of native game species. We glassed a lone gemsbuck feeding on a large flat nearly a mile away. Our only chance at harvesting this handsome beast would be stalking into range from the steep hills above. At 220 yards, I settled in for the shot. My guide on this expedition was professional hunter Wolma Kemp, known by friends as Kempy. As we approached the big gemsbuck and paid our respects, I was proud to call Kempy my friend. I would lean heavily on him for his knowledge and wisdom as part of my exploration in the days ahead. But as I'd come to learn, like the skin of a gemsbuck or a zebra, the positive impact of hunting on wildlife conservation really is black and white. So this is the joint.
This is it.
So your restaurant is Coldstream. It's called Coldstream, right?
Yes.
And you've been serving wild game there how long?
For 12 years now.
12 years, but it's getting more popular on the
More
menu.
popular, people want to know, want to taste a kudu, want to taste eland. So yes, it's a good seller.
Back in the States, obviously it's illegal to sell any kind of game meat, but still people are getting way more into it and wanting to eat it as part of their regular diet. So that's the same thing here. It's not just always kind of been that way.
It's become a lot more popular in the last 5 years. And there's obviously your hunters and your farmers, they've eaten quite a lot of game meat, but it's starting to become more and more acceptable for your city folk.
Hunters in South Africa generate more than 150,000 tons of game meat per year. It goes to local butchers, grocery stores, and restaurants like Coldstream in the historic South African town of Graaff-Reinet. On any shelf or menu in South Africa, right next to the farm-raised chicken and beef or pork, you'll find an exciting variety of game species that were provided by hunters. It's all meat, and everyone wants a piece. Hunting any animal, anywhere, always comes with great responsibility. We celebrate our success, but we do it in reverence for what nature has provided. Cooperation, community, exploration, adventure, bounty, all these things are woven into the fabric of hunters. The zebra is the whitetail, is the kudu, is the elk. The value of these wild animals and the wild places upon which they thrive is driven by those of us who carry an undying urge to feed the hunger. From this exotic corner of the bush to our own backyards, hunting is the cornerstone of wildlife conservation. Kempy's team of skinners worked a diamond blade across my zebra, radiating with a blend of satisfaction and pride that translates universally among thankful meat eaters. After hours of detailed work, we claimed more than 100 pounds of pure, clean protein from the beast. Its striped skin was carefully preserved, a centerpiece to a lifetime of honor and stories in my home, and a vivid reminder of what's at stake in our fragile natural world. final hours of my safari burned away in the coals of a traditional South African braai. As I enjoyed a fresh meal among good company, everything felt right and natural and simple. So I couldn't help but come full circle and ponder the same question that brought me here. How could hunting and eating meat in Africa ever have gotten so complicated?
That zebra, unreal. All of it combined, the smoke, the braai salt, and then just the meat. Some of the, between this and eland, it's literally the best red meat I've ever had, ever.
Oh,